Right, hello, my name's Heidi. Today I'm going to be showing you how to start off crochet. So basically, if you haven't done crochet before, I basically think of it as the simpler form of knitting, or at least less frustrating. But you know, that's favouritism, so don't listen to me. Try it. Right, so I love crochet because if the hook slips out when you put it down, it's easy to put back in, and even if it unravels slightly, you know, it's no big deal. The other good thing is, actually, if you have gone wrong, it doesn't matter, you can just unravel it and start again. Not too bad. So I'm going to be starting off by showing you how to actually get the yarn onto the hook, and I'm just going to be using one of the first ones I got, which is just a really nice hook with the grip on. These ones are the clover ones, but it doesn't matter. I would recommend though getting crochet hooks that have this kind of like nicer handle, just because it's so much comfier, and if you're just starting, you don't want to annoy yourself by feeling uncomfortable or anything. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to put the yarn onto the hook. I did used to always do the slip knot for this, but to be honest, this is all I do now, and I find it nicer because there's no unsightly knot at the end. So basically the yarn is behind the hook, so I just hold that at the bottom there with my left hand, and then just kind of wrap it round handle side, and that's it. And that's how I start. So it is obviously just a loop over the hook, but that's all fine. What I do then is pick up the yarn, the ball side there, with over my finger there to loop it round, and I will hold the bottom of that loop with my middle and thumb, middle finger and thumb. Basically then what we do is start a chain. So once you're holding the yarn like this, you just kind of have the yarn behind the hook and then over the hook and then pull through, and that's the motion you're looking for. You'll find you end up with a nice circular motion with your right hand just picking up the yarn and threading it through. And what happens as well is, as I'm looking at it, that circular motion, basically, if you look at the hook side, the very end there, tip of the hook goes under the yarn goes over and then pulls it through. And so you're looking at the hook is upwards there, and then it goes downwards just to help it through that loop there. And then after you've done just a few, just while your hand's there, you'll want to reposition your fingers. Basically, it's always easier doing crochet when you've actually got something on the hook. So when you're starting out, don't be frustrated that things aren't going as you want it to, or that it's uncomfortable. Just get used to the motions to begin with, because it doesn't matter, you can always completely undo it and then start again. So you'll notice that I've just pulled the bottom tightly there because I didn't start with a slip knot. So what I'll do then is then kind of assess then how many chains that I've got, and you can see the chains there. So let's put this down and get my pencil. So that is just one there, and then two, then three, then four. So that's how it's measured. It's nice and easy. So again, you want to reposition your hands. Basically, always try and keep the yarn over this finger here. I always wrap it around twice. It depends how you want to do it, but then I always find myself kind of just steadying myself and holding myself, the crochet there with the thumb and middle finger. And you want to do that motion again there. So kind of twist round. And what that means is your tension, when you start, your tension will be all over the place. Don't worry. Just get used to basically holding it, because I think that's actually the biggest challenge when you start crochet. So I'm going to leave that there, and that is basically my first little chain stitch for crochet. So I hope that you got that. At least you can stop it and rewind it, that's fine. And then from then we will next be doing double crochet, which is a single crochet in the US, but That's quite confusing. More on that next time.